From Sonam Wangchuk to the CJP movement, the full story. What really happened? How did a man who dedicated his life to education, innovation, and the development of one of India's most remote regions become the face of a nationwide protest? Was he forcibly removed from his own protest? What is CJP demanding, and why did the March to Parliament movement begin? Let's look at the complete story, based only on facts and publicly reported events. Chapter 1. Who is Sonam Wangchuk? Sonam Wangchuk is an Indian engineer, education reformer, and environmental activist. For decades, he has worked to improve education in Ladakh by promoting practical learning instead of rote memorization. He has also developed innovative solutions for water conservation, glacier preservation, and sustainable development in the Himalayan region. His work has earned him national and international recognition. Over the years, he has become more than just an engineer. He has emerged as a public figure who speaks openly on issues related to education, the environment, and public policy. Chapter 2. What is CJP, and why did Sonam Wangchuk join it? Recently, CJP launched a nationwide movement demanding greater transparency in India's education system, reforms in competitive examinations, and stronger accountability from the authorities. At the center of the movement are allegations of paper leaks and irregularities in several competitive examinations, including NEET. According to CJP and its supporters, these controversies have affected the future of millions of students. They also claim that many students experience severe mental stress and that several student suicide cases have intensified public concern over the examination system. One of CJP's key demands is the resignation of India's Union Education Minister. The movement argues that since the Ministry of Education is responsible for the country's national examination system, it must also be held accountable when repeated controversies arise. The government, however, maintains that investigations into the alleged paper leaks are ongoing, action is being taken against those found responsible, and due legal process should be allowed to continue before drawing conclusions. It was in support of these concerns that Sonam Wangchuk joined the CJP movement. He stated that public confidence in the education system must be protected, and that if millions of students are raising questions, their voices deserve to be heard. Chapter 3. The Hunger Strike and Rising Tensions. At New Delhi's Jantar Mantar, Sonam Wangchuk began an indefinite hunger strike. As the days passed, reports suggested that his health had deteriorated. Soon afterward, Delhi police and government authorities removed him from the protest site and transferred him to a hospital. This became the biggest turning point in the movement. Sonam Wangchuk and CJP supporters alleged that he was forcibly removed against his will in an attempt to weaken the protest. The authorities, on the other hand, stated that his medical condition had become serious and that doctors advised immediate hospitalization. According to the administration, the decision was taken to protect his health and maintain public order. Chapter 4. The March to Parliament. Movement following Wangchuk's removal, CJP announced the March to Parliament campaign. The organization said that if their voices were not being heard at the protest site, they would take their demands directly to Parliament. Ahead of the march, security across New Delhi was significantly increased. Barricades were installed at multiple locations, and additional police personnel were deployed. CJP and its supporters have alleged that the government is attempting to weaken or disrupt the movement by restricting peaceful demonstrations. The administration, however, says these security measures are necessary to manage large crowds, maintain law and order, and prevent any untoward incidents. Conclusion. The story of Sonam Wangchuk is about more than one individual. It raises broader questions about education, the future of students, democratic protest, and government accountability. One side believes that students deserve answers and that public officials must be held accountable. The other side argues that investigations are already underway and that legal procedures should be allowed to reach their conclusion. As with many major public issues, different perspectives exist. The most important thing is to examine verified facts, understand every side of the story, and form your own informed opinion. If you found this factual report valuable, consider sharing this video and subscribing for more balanced, fact-based content.
Hey, Explorer! Become part of our big adventure. Hit subscribe, like, and the impossible together. See you on the next horizon.